Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Syracuse Orange, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Hurricanes will get us started with the opening kickoff. From inside the 15, here's the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Syracuse Orange will go on offense first. It's not often. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Syracuse Orange. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. On the run from inside his own 5. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. So Miami's offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game today, late in the year when you know.
Touchdown, Canes! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Syracuse's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Here comes the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Collins. Pressure coming. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game. And now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after it.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback. Right there outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game. But finally now, you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the back. Got enough for the first. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both.
Touchdown, Miami! Quick strike through the air for the score.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the run. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Scanning the field, it's Collins. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it in the middle, it's Daniels. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
This guy reminds you a little bit of Devontae Smith back in Alabama winning the Heisman. This guy makes plays week in, week out. Top 5 right now in the nation in receiving yards, and that's why he's in the Heisman discussion.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting...
Touchdown, Hurricane! Fit it in the window for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the 2nd quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
Give to the running back. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Collins. Flips it out on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Orange will have to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. You get a guy who can do that on the outside, and is sort of in the DNA of Miami's program.
Yeah, just speed. Those are guys that put fear in you. Those are the track stars, the sun.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Canes!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Clemson has the lead right now. Feels like they've been on top since they ran down the hill, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 4 over Florida State. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Wants to throw, it's Collins. Makes the catch, it's Willis. Tripped up for the tackle.
Smart play by the quarterback. Nothing open. Dump it off to your running back. And listen, he's a running back. He's used to having the ball in his hands, and he's a big running back. So if you want to bring that to the ground in the open field, it's very difficult. Great job by them.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. The offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Makes a nice grab at the 25. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Got it in the middle, it's Daniels. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He wants to go deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And the Canes send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right, offense, defense. Palmer, this one's ugly, and it's still early.
Yeah, I'd normally say, well, it's first quarter, just don't worry about it, there's time, but
Worry.
This is the worst start you possibly could have had. So they need to score a touchdown right here.
Looking for a man. It's Collins. He's got an open man. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Caught behind the line. It's James. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. Syracuse will be forced to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Rushes on him. Hit as he throws. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He slings it deep to the left. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Canes will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball will come to rest just inside the 40-yard line. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They've been gashed by the proverbial buzzsaw now to try to find a way to fight back into this game.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air, it's Collins. Bringing the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Syracuse will send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
He tries to take the top off. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. That's caught. It's Daniels.
If you're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race, you've got to win games and you got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long. Top 10 in the nation in passing yardage, and he's the biggest reason why they've been winning.
Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And you really want your best player to be your quarterback, to be your leader, and he's been that all year long. Dude, he's in the top 10 passing in all of college football, and he's leading this team very much in the Heisman.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami!
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Collins. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
Pulls it in, it's Cook. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. The Orange will have to punt. He's got it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David. So time to take a shot. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. He'll take another shot here. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
And that's a good idea for this defense. I would be covering him too, because he's already had a day's worth of yards. The big play out wide, man, they are finding him and he's making productive plays. So good job by this defense recognizing that guy's not beating me anymore.
Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. The Canes with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And they can't make the connection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And I tell you what, all this spread offense, man, it's really accentuated receivers and so many different shapes and sizes. But this guy, they're going to find him. They're going to find him early. They're going to find him often. He's made so many plays throughout the season and really been the feature of this offense. And this dude has worked his way. He might get a trip to New York as a wide receiver. That is not normal, and neither is this dude.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. 3rd and goal, where you separate the wheat from the chaff. Trying to bully their way in. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. On the ground, it's Willis. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Collins. Here's a heat. Fires downfield. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds and complete. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. There's the pressure. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Touchdown, Canes! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. Back to throw, it's Collins. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Hits the crease. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Syracuse. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The short hands, it's Daniels. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Marion. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Well, this guy has shown up time and time again for his football team. Top 10 statistically in passing yardage this year, but it's been in big games, in big moments where he's really shined. And that's why this guy's in contention to win the Heisman Trophy.
Wants to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. He steps out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So now it's second and long. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Hurricanes will snap it on first and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. It's first and 10 from the 13. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Takes it the other way.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Collins. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Back to pass on second down. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Syracuse will be forced to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Cradles it at the 35. He's got great speed. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Off the play fake on first down. Slings it downfield. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. Running back searching for a hole. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Collins. Right on the money. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Gonna run it. It's James. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Orange trying to come up with an explosive play to convert this 3rd down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They bring the punter onto the field now. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. He's looking to pass. He uncorks one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a...
He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
It's a turnover on downs.
To the air, it's Collins. Setting up the screen. Turning it on. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
That's the end of the first half. The score, Miami.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Hard Rock Stadium.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wide receiver comes in motion. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Syracuse with a major problem and a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Collins. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Syracuse will send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Nestles it in at the 35. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. He rifles one deep down the right side. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
And how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously. And obviously, we're talking about him for the Heisman. But just a guy you've been able to trust, a dynamic passer, throwing the football all over the yard. This team has been built on him, and he's had an unbelievable season.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Miami.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying play action. Fires into the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Those linemen can get a little aggressive sometimes in pass pro, and it'll cost him. Touchdown off the board, and they'll back up 5. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking for the goal line, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Miami!
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns.
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. He's got it, and he can go with it. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside his own 15, looking for room. And the returner will be dragged down. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. Back to throw, it's Collins. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. He fires one deep down the right side. ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdown.
Deep shot for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. What a disappointment. No good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Collins. A strike downfield. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hatcher. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Orange will have to punt. Wants to bring it back. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab on the right. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Man, anytime the ball goes in the air towards him, I feel like it's his. Like, there are no 50-50 balls. He just makes plays, game after game, play after play, and
looking for a deep man. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. It'll be 3rd and long.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. And the Hurricanes look to keep this drive humming. Gonna look downfield again. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. On the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes, continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Wants to return it. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Rifles it down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Beck. Catch in the middle, it's Daniels. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And the Canes can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give on the inside. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Daniels. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes!
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Sets up the screen. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Hart. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? Syracuse will send out the punt team. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Beck. Fires it down the seam. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. That one comes out hot down the right side. Makes the grab on the big throw. And just like that, with the big play, they're set up as he goes out of bounds at the 18. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And they will score! Touchdown, Miami! This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Slips away. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. Final play of the quarter coming. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Caught over the middle. It's McFadden. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. The Orange will have to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. To the air, it's Beck. Deep throw off his back foot. And this will be caught at the 30. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Used to play fake, now to throw. Finds a man on the right. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And again, he gets nothing. This defense is not giving up anything on the goal line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run past